What's up, everybody? It's Heems, and guys, we're back with another reaction video. You guys been mentioning this for the past few days that a new song was coming up from Putri Ariani, and this one is Love and Prayer. To everybody, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel Heems Cast Kamen, and don't forget to check us out on Heems Reacts Patreon for music reactions. You just have to be a free member to access them all with zero filters or edits. Let's go ahead and check this out.
Dengan menyebut namamu yang maha suci, seluruh hambamu memuji, yang mendengar semua doa, maha pencinta di antara yang mencinta.
I like that because it shows like when you talk about love and prayer and like just showing that hustle and bustle of like, the day-to-day life and living circumstances, and how there are moments where, you can experience like something good, or, they say even like angels, people who entertain as angels, so to speak. And, the good deeds that a person could do, even just a little bit of something that makes a difference in a person's life, even through different various hardships and so forth. And I love her gentle because it's like her tone matches like the daily kind of like, the little bits of like, the daily life and structure and things that are going on. And yet it's a gentle warmth and yet comfort that surrounds her voice. And her piano play is like truly angelic in each key that she hits.
Untuk mencurahkan semua, paling mengerti apa yang tersembunyi, yang merajai segala yang terjadi, semua karena kasih-Mu, ya Allah. Tuntunlah kami di jalan yang lurus, jalan yang sungguh Engkau ridhoi, ketika perintah-Mu selalu terlaksana. Disitulah janji-Mu menunggu, ketika penjuru oleh kasih sayang, hubungan.
You can feel like that comfort and yet that turmoil, and then seeing the visual of like, both lives, and, while he's, selling his papers and so forth, or going about his purchase, like, that hustle and, hustle and bustle that you see like at corporate based jobs or high volume, high census place. And you see like how everybody's just like throwing stuff at him, just expecting him to just work and, put out at the most, opacity or at the highest capacity or output. And, you can see the struggle in his face as he's like doing this on a day-to-day basis, and like appreciating the little moments, the things that happen in between that makes everything in this world, for better or for worse, a beautiful place.
Baik dan juga saling peduli, disitulah hidup terasa sungguh berarti. Karena janji Allah itu pasti. Kau tempat untuk mencurahkan semua janjimu menunggu ketika benci luruh oleh kasih sayang, hubungan baik dan juga saling peduli. Disitulah hidup terasa sungguh berarti, karena janji Allah itu pasti, karena rahmat Allah itu
I want to see one thing very quickly or briefly for myself for context. Hold on one second.
Maha pencinta di antara yang mencinta. Kau tempatku.
And then to see him actually sit there and just give him the money, and then to watch him in turn to do something good for another person. And like you see, it's a mix of both, of trying to live a life that's godly, trying to live a life that's good, that's pure, or at least a decent life, if you will, and trying to be kind to others and help. And yet you see two different perspectives of yet two sides of the exact same coin of doing the same thing. And then like you see the struggle that the guy who's in corporate and what he goes through, but yet I like though that he still got something good out of it by watching what his actions did by helping one person and how it helped another. And her song, like, it's absolutely beautiful and like so gentle yet so soft, and yet it's clear and it's crisp, and just hits on the finer points of life and living and what it is that we need to do, what we're supposed to do, and to try to make the best out of everything. Needless to say, none of us are perfect, including myself included, but this definitely resonates hard, and this is a reminder of us to be mindful of the things that we say, the things that we do, our actions, and realize that everything that we do, it does carry consequences. Not necessarily always by just the term itself of consequences as a bad thing, but also consequences of good things too. And it's like when one person washes one hand, it helps wash the other, and we got a chance to see that. And even through, because they were both living like, but it seemed like they both, like, work is work. But it was like you see the chaos of the corporate world, but you also see the other guy who, just everything just kind of runs smooth. He does his job. He sells his papers. He does what he does. But it was smoother, but like you see both, and yet the struggle is if to still. And I think even something to take from that is, even in that moment, as if to hold on to faith and to stay steadfast and strong, regardless of what position you're in, where you work, what your circumstances are, and to show that, in the end, that nothing that you do as far as like in positivity, that it's in vain, and how it can help another person. Very powerful words. Truly a powerful voice in the love with Putri Ariani. She never disappoints, and just really an eye opener to, a lot, and to help us to center ourselves, so to speak, and to kind of get us grounded on the things that matter, what truly matters. It was like, that's one of the most like and that's, I think, every man's thought or wonder, or just human being. If what you do matters, or what did you do to help another person? How will you be remembered? Not just, in your actions. And even then, for that guy to still be able to acknowledge him, and it was kind of like he got that relief. I had to rewatch because I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss the context of what happened initially in the beginning, but I just wanted to double check. But to everybody, guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. As always, please like and subscribe to Putri Ariani. If you like my reactions, critique, reviews, commentaries, and more, hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel Heems Cast Gaming and Heems Reacts. Especially if you like Putri Ariani and you want to see other reactions. That being said, drop more suggestions in the comments below with either more of Putri Ariani or any other artist that comes to mind that you guys would like to suggest and see for the community and everybody else here as a whole. Remember, on Patreon, guys, you can access the same music over there, but it's absolutely free with 0 edits or filters of any kind. You just have to be a free member to join. Until the next video.